Good morning. Today is Monday, the 13th of April. We're starting our fourth week of this coronavirus stay at home, or safer at home as we call it here in Los Angeles. And it's interesting. A lot of our habits have changed. We've changed a lot of things we do. Actually, as I was pondering this, I thought, it's probably a great time to change some habits that you have that maybe weren't necessarily aligned with your purpose. Maybe it might be a good time to examine those and say, well, maybe I need to change that. Think about the things that have changed now that you're staying at home. Of course, we don't get to go out and, do the socializing we would normally do. We don't get to go out and eat in restaurants. We don't have any sporting events to even watch on TV, much less attend. So a lot of things that we do by habit, have been kind of thrown off. And that might be really the best time to consider what habits are valuable to you and which habits maybe you're better off without. I mean, I know I've talked to a lot of people who have said that, that they've learned a lot about themselves during this time because they've realized that maybe what they thought was necessary before wasn't quite as necessary now. So it's always a good idea to look and see what it is you're doing and if it really works with what you want. I mean, think about it. Are you watching more television than you did before? Is that a habit you're going to continue with? Or are you reading more than you were before? Or reading less? Are you getting more sleep? Or are you getting less sleep? Are you finding ways to use your time efficiently when there's not the time restrictions on you, maybe that there were when you were in a regular working condition, or or working with other people? Are you able to discipline yourself enough to keep things busy and do things? These are all important questions that we have to ask ourselves in a time like this, with being in the safer at home, or I guess I kind of don't want to say quarantine because that always implies that you've actually got the virus, but keeping yourself isolated and your social distancing. Are you able to take advantage of that? We really need to make sure we can grow from this experience rather than suffer from it. I mean, there is a lot of suffering, but we at the same time can grow. So when we get out of this, we'll be better people, not just people that have been beaten up. Think about that. Think about this week. Think of what habits you had before that you aren't, able to do now, and maybe what new habits you picked up, and make sure that those habits are lined up with what you really want to accomplish in life, what's your purpose and your vision and your why. Because that's what's really important. And as we go forward in life, this might be the best reset we can have, is to have this coronavirus. So, it's not a great thing. I mean, it's a terrible thing, actually, with all these people getting sick and all these people dying. Yet, if we can survive this, we can come out even better. I'm looking forward to speaking with you next week. Have a great week and stay safe.